everyone, and welcome to the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for CTN's live coverage of boys high school basketball. It's the home opener for the Coon Rapids Cardinals as they host the Knights from St. Paul Harding. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro courtside, and Howie, Cardinals opened their season on Friday with a nice victory over section rival Forest Lake.
You know, there's always that rivalry between the Rangers and the Cardinals, and it's really nice to go on the road and get that win in a convincing manner, and that's something for them to hang their hats on to start this season.
And St. Paul Harding coming in, they lost their opener against St. Anthony on Saturday by 30 points. They have a number of guys that can score. They had 10 different guys on the scoreboard against Harding, but they're going to have their work cut out for them against the Cardinals tonight.
They really are, but keep your eye on KP Mao. He's a slasher, he's a scorer. Didn't play in that opening loss, but he's really an opportunity for the Knights to see if they can get some offense going. He's going to try and lead them in offense here tonight. We'll see what happens.
And for Coon Rapids, they got the job done against a good Forest Lake team, and Elijah Smith started his season with an exclamation point.
He's an animal, 27 points, and he really dominated play in that game. And the Cardinals are going to need that for him, game in and game out. But this is a really good squad, and I'm really excited to see him today because they've got a number of players that can score, they can defend, they're quick, they'll love to press you. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is a team in Coon Rapids that went to the section championship last season, lost to Duluth East, trying to get back there and see if they can get to the state tournament for the first time since 1983. The road is long, but it starts tonight for Coach Ogorick and his squad. Cardinals and the Knights take the court next on CTN.
Get all your Cardinals sports action with Joe and I live every Monday at 7:30. If Coon Rapids plays it, Sports Night covers it. Sports Night on local cable CTN.
Did you know? City Code prohibits outdoor storage of things like building materials, auto parts, household items, scrap metal, garbage, and more. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Watching your favorite Cardinal sports live is getting even easier. Whether it's CTN Cable Channel 859, the CTN Facebook and YouTube pages, or now live on our Twitter page. You choose how you want to watch Cardinal Nation. With CTN, you'll be able to catch all the big plays, all the emotion, and all the fun of Coon Rapids sports. CTN Coon Rapids, stay connected.
Back at the field house, ready to tip it off between the Cardinals and the Knights. And Smith able to win the tip. Quick three-pointer from Galama, well off the mark. Sullivan tried to save it, but out of bounds, and a turnover. The Knights will get an opportunity.
MJ coming off a 14-point performance in that win over Forest Lake. Had a nice evening.
Avery Lee in some trouble. Sullivan tied him up. Possession arrow will favor Harding, so they will keep the ball.
Yeah, Coach Ogorick has so many nice things to say about Sean Sullivan starting here for the point guard for the Cardinals tonight. Just how smart he is, and he plays with a ton of poise.
Wyatt double team. Sullivan gets the steal, gets it to Smith, dumps it to Galamo, leaves it for the Lizard, and Beck scores off the glass.
Unselfish play. I just love it. Beck just coming down all alone in the lane, and they find him for the bucket. And you're going to see stifling defense from the Cardinals.
Benjamin gets ripped by Galama. Sullivan trying to feed it through, knocked away. Saved along the end line by Hagen. And the Cardinals get another steal. Galama gets fouled by Avery Lee. That'll be the first foul of the game. And Cardinals obviously trying to keep that tempo high.
Well, offensively, both, on defense too, they're going to try and pester the Cardinals, the Knights, and they're going to try and do what they can to pressure, whether it's half court or full court. We'll see what they do here, but it's they definitely have the work come out for them here tonight against Coon Rapids.
Galama on the left wing, up top for Smith. Back to Galama on the left. Cross court, Sullivan up top. Ellingson for three. That's good.
I just love the way they work the ball around the perimeter. It's like, Coach O talks about this team and says, they're just so unselfish, and they play with so much poise.
And again, Galama got the hand in. Beck goes to the floor for the steal. The alley-oop, but Galama not able to jam it home. Back the other way come the Knights, and that three-point attempt by Wyatt well off the mark, and Cardinals ready to run back the other way. Galama back in. Ellingson in the middle got stripped, pulls it back. Galama for three. That one's short. Rebound for Smith. He puts it home.
Yeah, and Elijah Smith, we talked about him in the opening, 27 points that first game, and the Cardinals jumped to a 7-0 lead, and the Knights calling a timeout, but Elijah Smith is such a force underneath, and you can see, again, he just cleans it up.
Well, and they are, again, Coon Rapids is known for liking to play fast tempo, but
always.
This is as quick a team up and down the floor as I can remember in quite a while.
Well, and again, you saw that play, the way they whip the ball around the perimeter and look for that open shooter, and I just like the fact that they do that. There's not one player who wants to take control. They're, as I mentioned a couple of times already, very unselfish play.
Robert Hatu will inbound for Harding. Gets it in for Lee and gets it right back to Hatu, and that pass too tall for Vel Benjamin, and a turnover back to Coon Rapids. And the pressure forces the turnover to Carrie Knight checking in. And I was impressed to see 10 different guys on the score sheet for Harding, so they're going to go pretty deep on their bench. Swing it around, Ellingson for three. This one off the iron. Tracked down in the corner, but it's going to be Knight ball, last touched by Alex Beck.
Well, the one negative thing in that win over Forest Lake, a lot of foul trouble, 10 or plus fouls in both halves for the Cardinals. That's why you saw a lot of players on the scoreboard, but they all stepped up, and that's the key.
Lee in some trouble, bounced it off the leg of Beck, and able to keep possession for the Knights. But the Cardinal defense has been stifling so far, already come up with a couple of steals. And there's another one, Elijah Smith jumping in the passing lane. Galama slows it down. Sullivan kicks it back out. Smith for three, that's good.
Yeah, and again, it's the fact that he can hit inside and he can hit in outside. I mean, this coaching staff certainly has got to be so happy with the makeup of this team.
Driving and drawing the foul is Adnan Muhammad, and he will go to the line to shoot two. Alex Beck called for the first foul on the Cardinals. And the first one hard off the back iron for Muhammad. Leroy Bryant checking in for the Knights. And he's able to rattle that one around and in. Ellingson high on the left side, puts it on the floor, drives baseline, trying to feed it to Beck. It got deflected. Sullivan for three, that won't fall. Good position for Hatu to get the rebound. He will bring it up court for St. Paul Harding. Split between the defenders. The finger roll won't go. Back to the rebound. He'll hand off for Ellingson, who pushes it up court for Sullivan. Sullivan inside, kicks it back out. Ellingson for three. That one's good.
Yeah, defensively, Harding's going to have to try and do something to figure it out to get that ball rotation and get a player out on that shooter from outside.
And another turnover and another alley-oop attempt that won't fall for Galama. Smith had the rebound, gets the foul, and will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, good active. Cardinals active underneath, 13-1 lead here early to start this game. I mean, again, look at the job, the unselfish play. Beck's going to just, or Ellingson, is going to just bury that three.
His second, team's third. Elijah Smith hits the first.
In the game for the Cardinals, number 32, Keyshawn Cummings-Coleman.
Keyshawn Cummings-Coleman in for the Cardinals. We saw Keyshawn during the football season. Obviously, great athlete and really a good contributor to this basketball team coming off the bench.
And he gets a steal right there. I love the 1-3-1 when they run it right. Smith with the dunk.
Nice flush there.
He's got 8 points already.
Yeah, he's got half their points, 16-1.
And another turnover, and here's Galama, and he'll throw it down with 2 hands. And another steal, and Smith's going in, and he'll throw in another one. 3 straight dunks, a 20-1 lead. The game isn't even 4 minutes old.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, they're so athletic in this team, and the Cardinals, and like I said, Elijah Smith, he's the number one. He's the star, but there's so many stars on this team, and they're so unselfish. Again, just a nice steal.
Well, and this is 3 dunks in less than 30 seconds. Because that was the first one, 25 seconds, 3 dunks.
Reminds me of you, Joe, back in the day with that flush.
If you gave me a trampoline.
Step ladder.
Or that, and a 6-foot hoop. Well, I expected that the Cardinals would be able to run up the score. I did not expect it to be quite this dramatic this quick.
Yeah, I mean, and again, it's just, and Harding at this point doesn't have any answers defensively for Coon Rapids. The one thing for Harding, they're not a tall team, and facing a team with like Coon Rapids that has some length and has some speed, it's going to be tough for them tonight.
Well, and I don't know where we're at. We're, again, not even 4 minutes into the game. Coon Rapids has to have 6 or 7 steals already.
And smiles on the coaching staff here, obviously early on, and they have reason to be happy. But again, this game is young. But right now, Cardinals in complete control on both ends of the court.
Vel Benjamin checks in. He'll inbound to KP Mao and then get it right back. And again, running into that 1-3-1 defense, especially if you haven't seen it. And they're going to call Sullivan for a hold down along the baseline.
And his first, team second. Just a couple of fouls by both teams so far here.
Well, and the inbound went to Leroy Bryant, and surprisingly, Cardinals completely lost him coming in on the back door. He had a wide open look, and he tried to pass it instead, and it ended up going out off of the Cardinals. Kicks it back to Benjamin in the corner. He hits a 3.
And that's what Harding needs. They need some threes. They need to try and cut into this lead.
Galama in the corner wants to pass. Will now put it on the floor. Up top for Sullivan, left side. Keyshawn Cummings-Coleman off the mark for 3. The rebound by Bryant.
And Harding defensively needs to hold Coon Rapids to 1 shot. That's going to kick. But they need to hold him to 1 shot and get the rebound after a miss if they're going to try and get back into this, even though it's early. It's all momentum, all Coon Rapids.
What a good crowd on hand for the fans section here to support in the home opener for this boys basketball team. And it's a team that, you know, they have a great group of athletes, and this is an opportunity for them to hopefully break that long streak. Here comes Galama again, another two-handed jam off the steal.
Cardinals are just too quick in the passing lane, and right now Harding's not seeing that. Another steal by the Cards.
Ellingson fouled in the backcourt as Muhammad leaned on him.
You know, this is a young Harding team. This is a team that doesn't have a lot of experience back.
McKeith Dang in for the first time for the Cardinals. You want to talk about length, he's got it.
Yes.
Sullivan in the corner. Kicks it back out to Galama, across to Cummings-Coleman, inside to Smith, outside to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to go cross court. And Benjamin got a piece of it, but Dang scooped up the loose ball, and the Cardinals back in control, moving it around. Galama for three. That won't fall. Sullivan there to put it home.
Oh, the shortest guy on the court gets the rebound in the bucket. Nice job by Sean Sullivan staying with it.
Another steal for Galama. Cummings-Coleman will hit a three. Glad I'm not trying to keep steals. Sullivan the steal, the break, and the layup.
25-point lead for Coon Rapids. There were just 12:05 left in this first half.
Look underneath. Muhammad misses high off the glass. Sullivan on the run, pushes to Smith. Smith will cut back, get it to the lane, and score with the left hand.
That's a clinic right now that Coon Rapids is putting on.
Bryant into the front court, kicks it to Mao. Mao hands off to Muhammad from the free throw line, off the mark. Cummings-Coleman the rebound. Sullivan will bring it up court. Into the corner for Deng. Back up. And they'll slow it down. Sullivan for three. He hit it.
And again, just the rotation. It's so good. It's so impressive. They've built their lead to 30. Sullivan with 7 points. Almost another steal there by Smith.
Three-pointer for Benjamin off the mark. Galama flies in for the rebound. Cummings-Coleman will bring it up court. Galama puts it on the floor, drives to the paint. Floater is good.
Yeah, just good control in the lane. Able to get the floater up. He has 6.
Benjamin kicks it out. Galama is there in the passing lane to get the steal. Gets it up court. Cummings-Coleman on the run, gets the foul, will go to the line to shoot 2.
A nice acceleration to the basket there by Kaijan. Fourth team foul on the Knights.
Cummings-Coleman hits the first. Back, and Peyton Himley checking in.
In the game for the Cardinals, number 5, Peyton Himley.
They have so many options.
And number 33, Alex Mack.
The Cardinals do. You know, they've so many players they can bring off the bench. Solid starting 5.
And Cummings-Coleman hits them both. 38-4. 10:25 to go. Cummings-Coleman knocked to the ground, but no foul. And then Lee was in trouble, dished it away, and gave it right to the Cardinals. Dang, the rebound off the miss by Cummings-Coleman, puts it home. Cummings-Coleman got a hand in, but grabbed with the left hand first, so
yeah, he
called for the foul.
Wait a minute, I got all ball, but
with the right hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really good athlete,
yes.
Just a sophomore. And that's going to be an offensive foul as Wyatt was leading with the elbow.
Coach said of Cummings Coleman, he's obviously really athletic and is perfect for what they do. He reads plays off the wing so well, and he's so smart. His basketball IQ is great.
Well, he was such a fun. He wasn't. The IQ wasn't there.
No.
That time as they got a little crossed up. And
teach me to open my mouth.
But I was so impressed with him as a receiver and a deep threat for the football team. And then when he ended up in the backfield, I may have been even more impressed with him out of the backfield. Really fun athlete to watch on the football field, and it looks like he's going to be fun out here on the court as well. Wyatt pulls up that shot well off the mark. Dang the rebound, gets it to Himley. Himley pushes up court. Cummings Coleman steps back. That shot is short. Follows his own miss, gets it, spins inside. That won't go. Deng will finally get it to fall.
And again, the Cardinals using their height to take advantage of that and get that. Oh, another play by Coleman. Cummings Coleman almost a steal.
They get it down court. Lee looking for help. Found Muhammad, lost the handle. Was stripped and last touched by the Cardinals. Ahmed inbounds for Vel Benjamin. He steps back, little fadeaway is good. He's got 5 of the 6 points for Harding. Kick back out, Sullivan, left side for Cummings Coleman, into the post, Deng spins to his right hand, won't fall. Muhammad in position, gets the rebound, and he's fouled from behind by Back. That'll be his second.
His second, team 4th.
In the game for the Cardinals, number 22, Griffin Tom.
Griffin Tom in for Coon Rapids.
Wyatt is fouled. It's going to go on Tom fresh into the game. Oh, no, it's going to go against Peyton Himley.
His first, team 5th. Matthew Ellingson back in for Coon Rapids.
Only starter on the floor for the home team. Inbound goes to Muhammad. He bobbled, tried to give it back. Tom in there trying to scramble on the floor for it. All tied up. Possession arrow favors Coon Rapids. Cummings Coleman underneath. Griffin Tom will score in close.
Again, just a little breakdown defensively for the Knights and able to find Griffin Tom underneath. Nice pass from Cummings Coleman. The bucket for Tom.
Wyatt put it on the floor, lost the handle. Cummings Coleman comes away with it. He'll give it up, and Ellingson will drop it in. 40-point lead.
Yeah, we still have a little less than 8 minutes left in the half. They call Ellingson?
Believe so. That'll be number 6 against the Cardinals. Oh, they're going to call it on Griffin Tom.
Yep. So, yeah, as you mentioned, that's the 6th team foul.
I think the referee was a little unsure of it. I think that should have been going against Ellingson.
I thought it was Ellingson, but
he knew it was a double number.
Yes.
He just had the
wrong. Sure, it was 11. He just doubled the double number. Just doubled 11.
Inbound goes to Lee, trying to get away from Cummings Coleman. He tips it free up court to Tom, and he couldn't stop the feet in time and turns it back over.
Yeah, he was looking to shoot, and he realized he had a defender on him, and obviously tried to stop and pass, but a foot slid.
The two doing it on the dribble. Ellingson may have gotten a piece of it. Himley the rebound, back to Ellingson on the run. He flies in and scores. The two in close, that shot won't fall. The rebound by Wesley. Ooh. Cummings-Coleman thought he got it tied up, but he's called for the foul. This will be a shooting foul now in the bonus at the 1-and-1. Another look at it, Ellingson flying in. Not quite a dunk, but
hey. It's the Cummings-Coleman second, 7th team. Gets a good word of encouragement from Coach O.
Well, you got to like the kid's intensity and his speed.
Just his heart, you know, and he's such a good player.
Wesley missed the free throw, but a lane violation gives the ball back to the Cardinals. Ellingson for three. That one won't go. Rebound tipped out. Dang tips it back to himself. He'll drive in, draw a foul, go to the line and shoot two.
Look at that, Dave
Imme, he's got hands.
He was a point guard for the Washington Generals back in the day.
His first personal 16th foul. And Keith Dang to the line for the Cardinals.
Didn't have a lot of size, but had, boy, did he have heart.
And hands.
And hands. Well, hands for sure. And quick feet. That was what made him so good.
Unfortunately, a winless career.
Well, yeah, when you play the Globetrotters, it's really tough to get a win, but hey.
They have one win in their history, I believe.
Right.
Double team comes, Benjamin splits it, gets it to Lee on the near side. Lee got stripped by Tom. Cardinals on the run again. Tom drives and scores.
Did a nice job of just controlling it, throwing his body, making sure he got to the bucket.
Benjamin kicks it back out. Muhammad thought about the shot, put it on the floor, and
call Sullivan.
Yeah, Sullivan thought he had the steal, but got the wrist. Oh, they're going to give it to Griffin Thomas.
Oh, that's twice.
So Muhammad will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. It's off the mark. Ellingson has the rebound. Galama back in the game, passes underneath. Tom turns and scores. 50-point lead.
48.
Oh, you're right. Forgive me. Three-pointer is good for Benjamin. Dang wants three, looking for the answer, and he has it. Foul on the floor is going to be called against Robert Hitu.
That'll be there. That's his. I believe that's his. His second personal. I believe the team's 7th.
And that will mean a 1-and-1 for Ellingson at the other end. Jackson Hetward checking in for Coon Rapids. Ellingson misses the first. Dang has the rebound and the putback. Now it's a 50-point lead.
There you go. You were just waiting. You knew it. You knew it was coming.
Three-pointer for Benjamin won't fall. Another rebound for Dang. He'll bring it up court as the Knights just bailed out on the offensive end. Ellingson slashing through. Gets the body foul from Avery Lee. He'll go back to the line this time to shoot two.
Elijah Smith going to get ready to check back in the lineup at the next opportunity for the Cards. Ellingson with 10.
In the game for the Knights, number 2, Leroy Bryant. Back in the game, the Cardinals, number 4, Elijah Smith.
Are they going to call
Foul on
Hetwer?
Hetwer
Yep.
for a push off the miss. And, obviously when you're up by 50, it's not that big a concern.
No.
But you definitely want to be hitting your free throws.
Well, yeah.
Regardless of the score. Because when the scores are closer, those free throws are going to matter. So Vel Benjamin at the other end rolls the first one in.
Good turnout by the student section across the way from us.
Misses the second. He's got 9 of their 10 points. 5:20 to play in the first half. Hetwer hits his own miss off the long 3. Smith inside misses off the glass. Bryant running the other way, able to score on the run. Galama lost the handle. Muhammad able to kick it back to Benjamin. Ahead to Bryant, fakes the pass. Guarded by Sullivan, Benjamin in the corner. Looking for the baseline, his pass deflected and taken away by Hetwer.
And again, you get those arms up and just something happens and you get in the passing lane, you get a piece of it.
Galama trying to thread the needle. And Knight's got a piece of it, so it'll still be Cardinal ball. 4.5 to play in the first half.
In the game, the Cardinals only 33, Alex Beck.
There's part of the coaching staff, Sam Carver on the bench for the Cardinals. And look at Coach Schumann. He's been in the weight room. Those guns are out tonight. He's been pumping the iron.
Cummings Coleman short from 3-point range. Smith takes it back up, and they got a piece of it, so
of course,
out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal ball.
Sam Carver played for the Cardinals not that long ago.
Yeah, I asked Coach O when I was here talking to him for the preview if they were going to mark the spot on the court and call it Sam's spot from where he hit the 3-pointer to beat Anoka in the playoffs his senior year. Driving baseline and dishing was Galama. Back in traffic, able to score.
Well, the Lizard weaved his way inside and got the basket. He's got 4.
2, coughed it up. Galama will hand it off. The alley-oop is good this time for Galama to throw down.
And again, so unselfish because Kaijan could have taken that to the bucket, but he threw it up for the flush for Galama.
3-pointer is off the mark for Muhammad. Well, and as Galama gave it to him, MJ was saying, give it up for me. Toss it up for me. 3-pointer won't fall. But a good rebound by Cummings Coleman. The 3-pointer won't go for Galama either. Beck turns and scores 65-12.
With 3 minutes left in the half.
Muhammad looks for 3. That won't fall. The rebound by Smith. Smith will run the right side, cross court to Galama, into the middle for Ellingson. He backs out. He'll take the 3, miss everything. And that's out of bounds to the Knights. KP Mao will bring it up court for the Knights. A little head fake will get him into the lane. He tried to kick it out, but draws the foul first, and he will go to the line. And the Cardinals in the double bonus, so it'll be a 2-shot foul. Foul goes against Ellingson.
Talking to Coach O and said, some of the things that they needed to do to win tonight. He says, we just play our game and we're going to wear them down. And so far, obviously in this first half, that's what they've done.
In the game, the Cardinals, number 22, Griffin Tom, and number 23, Jackson Hetwer.
Tom and Hetwer back in. Ellingson and Smith get a breather. Mao hits 1 of 2. The rebound deflected out off the Cardinals. Mohammed thought about the three, puts it on the floor instead. That shot won't fall. Galama the rebound. Long bounce pass ahead for Hetwer on the run, and he scores.
Yeah, he gets just nice job under control. Soft little lay-in. 67-13 in favor of the Cards.
Mohammed for three. That won't go. Cummings-Coleman the rebound. Gets it to Hetwer, gets it right back. Long pass ahead to Galama. Cummings-Coleman for three from the corner. That's off the mark. And out of bounds to Harding.
Yeah, I think one of the night players got a little piece of that basketball once he released it. Altered his shot.
Mohammed drives and scores. The rare open look for Harding.
You haven't seen much of that.
And a travel for the Cardinals will turn it back over. And a 5-second violation. He heard the yell from the coach saying go, because the guys weren't moving and not helping the guy out who's trying to get the ball inbounded. Inbound goes to Griffin Tom. He's blocked by Mohammed. Mohammed on the run. Cummings-Coleman got a hand in on it. Stolen away by Galama. Galama to Hetwer back up top. Cummings-Coleman to Tom underneath back. And that's going to be goaltending because
got a hand on the backboard.
Can't hit the backboard.
Nope.
Pass is late. Easy steal for Beck. Griffin Tom lays it in with the left hand. Under 90 to go in the first half. Mohammed pumps, steps inside. His shot's off the mark. Mao has the rebound. Spins, shoots. That won't go. The rebound controlled by Hetwer. Tom back to Cummings-Coleman, back to Tom in the low post. He turns to the baseline and scores.
Boy, so many contributors obviously here this evening for Coon Rapids. Guys coming off the bench and having nice nights.
Steal by Galama. Had to wait for it a little bit. Got it to Tom, waits for defense to clear, and he drops it in. A 60-point lead. He's got the last 6 points for the Cardinals. Avery Lee to Benjamin. He missed. Beck the rebound. Cummings-Coleman troubled by Lee from behind. He drives and is fouled. Goes down hard, but he's popping right back up. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to believe he's a sophomore. I mean, he's so composed on the court. I mean, obviously we saw him, and we talked about football, and and again he didn't play like a sophomore.
And again, free throws when you're up 60. Not crucial.
No, but you still want to make them.
I think is something that Coach O might look at and go, we're doing well, but we need to hit our free throws.
That and fouls. I think those are the two areas that you can say if you take any negative away from this game.
Coleman able to hit 1 of 2. Another foul before the shot. It's going to be called on Griffin Tom.
That's his third.
Griffin Tom, his third personal.
So put to Kerry Knight at the free throw line to shoot 2. misses them both. Galama lost the handle, turned it over. Inbound goes to Avery Lee. Lee into the front court. Galama got a piece of it. Tom from this seat just throws it ahead. Hetwer at the buzzer just throwing it up and missing, but Cardinals with a very healthy lead to take to the locker room, up 61. We will take a break. We'll have much more from the Fieldhouse after this. You're watching live boys high school basketball on CTN.
Did you know Coon Rapids has a city code regulating the height of your grass? Grass and weeds must be kept under 8 inches high. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Cardinal fans on their feet and Brad, the #1 fan, of course, in attendance.
Hello and welcome to Inside Access, your ticket behind the scenes of Coon Rapids sports. Studio and Howie, it feels great to be back behind the desk.
I can't think of too many things better in life. How about you?
I can think of one, because it's an all-out sprint to the finish.
Okay. Kind of like your life.
They host Elk River on Tuesday, and Howie,
We'll be there.
There you go. It's contagious.
it's all your fault.
Yeah, of course it is.
Sportside, I'm Joe Young.
I'm Joe Young as well. And I'm not so sure how good we'll look on HD, but you know.
I appreciate the effort.
I try.
I do.
A blowout type first half for the Cardinal boys basketball team, 76-15, and they just came out firing on all cylinders. I think they have 4 guys in double digits.
We have enough highlights for an entire game here in the first half.
And I mean, on pace to put up 150.
Yep.
I'm sure they step off the gas
Yeah,
a little bit
absolutely.
in the second half, but they had 4 dunks. They had 3 dunks in 30 seconds. Steals, they're definitely up to double-digit steals, and a great fan base on hand. And they're being treated to an offensive explosion.
Yeah. They really are. I mean, everybody's, you get so many people to contribute in this game because they're up so big, and you get so much contribution off the bench. And, you know, Coach O always talks about the depth on his team, and especially some sophomores that get to play. We saw Kai John Cummings Coleman obviously contribute off the bench, and Coach O thinks this may be the best sophomore class he's ever had.
Griffin Tom has 12 points off the bench. One of the scoring leaders, along with Elijah Smith. Matthew Ellingson has 10. Deng has 11 off the bench. I believe that Beck and MJ Galama each have 8. So yeah, they're lighting it up from all spots. They've got, like I said, like 4 dunks. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers. So, yeah, they're getting it done.
Well, and you got to feel tough for the Knights, you know, coming in here, you know, trailing by 61. What do you talk about at the half? What do you do to make adjustments? I don't know that you really can at this point in time. And on the flip side, hopefully we'll talk to Coach O before the second half starts. But on the flip side, you know, we'll find out what he says to his guys when you're up by 61, and again, continue just to play the kind of game that they play. And as you mentioned, they may let off the gas here as this second half continues on. But I think they'll come out and do what they did in that first half, at least for a little bit in the second.
Well, and get some, again, continue to get some of your depth players, some more varsity experience. But as we talked about late in the half, the 2 things that he would like to probably see done a little better, some fewer fouls and some better free throw shooting.
Yep.
But we will take another break and have so much more. It's Coon Rapids 76, Harding 15 at the half. You're watching live boys high school basketball on CTN. Back at the field house, a big lead for the Cardinals as we get to the first half. We're joined now by head coach Mike Gogoric. And coach, gotta like the speed and intensity your team's playing with tonight.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we just talked about how we got to start the game doing the ordinary things extraordinarily. You know, we like to cause pressure with our D. We want to turn D into offense. And it's about being disciplined and trusting the system to get it done. Five pieces of the puzzle doing their job, and they really did. Like we started the game very well. We turned defense into offense in a hurry, and we were able to seize this game early on.
Coach, you talked about in that win against Forest Lake, you guys got into foul trouble and how much contribution you had off the bench. You got to be impressed with the guys coming off the bench and lighting it up here too tonight.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, we're getting a lot off our bench. You know, we got some depth this year. There's no doubt. We've had some guys really step up. And, you know, we got Sean Sullivan starting today. You know, he normally is coming off the bench, and this kid comes in and just makes a bunch of hustle plays right out of the gate and sets the tone for us. So, yeah, no, love the contributions we have from everyone that's in. It's been a very fun group so far.
Well, thanks for joining us. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks.
And yeah, Howie, it's been fun. You know, rarely does basketball move so fast that it challenges me to keep up with the play.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, this is a fast-moving team in Coon Rapids, and
they're fun.
They're fun, absolutely.
So much fun.
I posted earlier today. This game is going to be a lot of fun. I didn't realize just how much fun it's actually going to be here in this first half. We'll see what kind of intensity they come out with here to start half number two. And you know, and coach said, you know, this is continue to play your game, continue to do what we do in practice and what we teach you, and we'll go from there.
Well, Harding, we'll see if they're able to make some adjustments. And, you know, Coach talked about it, you know, turning defense into offense. And that was what really made the difference in that first couple of minutes. The Cardinals were just all over them defensively, forcing turnovers, getting steals, jumping into passing lanes, and quickly getting it up court and turning it into baskets. And you see the Knights a little more deliberate on their opening possession. Galama quickly down court. Sullivan bobbled it, but he finds Smith trailing, and he puts it home.
Well, and that's the thing. Sullivan did such a nice job. He realized he didn't have the opportunity to make the bucket, but he found his teammate for the one in close.
Benjamin's shot over the rim. Smith on the rebound. He's pushed by Bryant. Inbound goes to Smith. Smith scoops it home with the left hand. And Coon Rapids picking up right where they had left off. Good crossover from Bryant, and then got it inside, but a travel by Jeremiah Bryant. Sullivan drives, kicks to Galima in the corner, and then runs over Leroy Bryant, and he's going to be called for the offensive.
That's Sean's second personal of the game, second team foul for Coon Rapids here in this first half. You know, looking at the roster and just realizing I saw him. One of the coaches for Coon Rapids in ninth grade, Connor Wilkie, if you remember, obviously you remember Connor Wilkie, who Father Rich Wilkie was the coach at Andover, now at Augsburg. And of course, Connor was a great athlete.
I was just going to say, he was a pretty
quarterback,
impressive quarterback.
And a really good basketball player.
Left-handed quarterback.
Yep.
Leroy Bryant left all alone underneath. A little defensive fail for the Cardinals, and Harding able to cash in. Smith underneath, blocked by Bryant, but back there to put home the rebound. And that one just thrown away, a little miscommunication as Benjamin trying to get it to Jeremiah Bryant.
Yeah, we're going to get some quick substitutions here for the Cardinals with obviously 16:02 remaining in the second half, and this huge lead affords the Coach O to get a number of different players in this game. And
well, again, good contributions. He got two guys off the bench that had double digits in the first half.
Well, and last game too, it wasn't because the lead was this big, it was because they got into foul trouble early and they got that contribution off the bench.
Good look from MJ underneath, but a foul before the shot on Cummings Coleman. Foul's going to be on Jeremiah Bryant. And the passing has been impressive as well for Coon Rapids, you know, looking and finding small holes, and we talked about it especially early in that first half, just moving the ball so fast that the Harding defense just never had a chance to keep up. They didn't know where it was going, and it led to some pretty wide open looks for the Cardinals. Part of the reason why they had so many three-pointers in that first half, especially early on. Himley. No, but an offensive foul called against MJ Galima.
That'll be the third team foul. His first personal though, MJ's first.
Benjamin working to the left side, gets it to Leroy Bryant. Finds his way to the lane, draws a foul, will go to the line and shoot two.
I said this will be interesting as the season unfolds. Again, foul situations for the Cardinals. You know, when you're playing a team that's keeping the score close and in a competitive game. And
yeah, as we talked about again in that first half, those fouls and the free throw percentage becomes a much bigger issue when you're facing the Andovers of the world. Leroy Bryant in and out on the first opportunity. Misses them both. Jeremiah Bryant the rebound, kicks it out. Benjamin for three, hits it.
Again, you take the small things if you're St. Paul Harding. Again, the miss there, but they get the rebound and the kickback for the three.
Galama into the paint, draws the foul, will go to the line to shoot 2. Oh, before the shot? No, they are. Or now they're putting him at the line. It looked like they were gonna give it to him out of bounds, but not keeping track. But the free throw percentage not good for Coon Rapids.
You know, and again, it's something for them to continue to work on. But yeah, obviously, you love what's happening here tonight if you're a Cardinal fan.
MJ missed them both. Lee the rebound. Benjamin for 3. This one won't go. Galama tracks down the rebound and will bring it up court. All the way down, draws the foul on Mohammed. Will go back to the free throw line.
It's Mohammed's second, team 4th.
MJ Galama, the line for the Cardinals.
This time he sticks them both. Benjamin blocked by Smith, tipped ahead by Himley. Galama to the back door. Dang is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Jeremiah Bryant getting the foul. Good heads-up play by Peyton Himley off of the block by Smith. Just tipped it ahead to Galama, and Galama a smart pass to find Dang crashing at the backside. And that's a home team roll off the rim right there. And he hits the second one clean.
The CPCR Bluebirds playing at Rogers tonight, down 3-0.
Yeah, the Royals are a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Leroy Bryant lost the handle as he went up in traffic, and now a foul. It's going to be called against Deng. Yeah, we're just 4 minutes in to this second half. 5 fouls on each team. Benjamin finds room and hits the jump shot.
He has 14 of the 22 points.
And another foul on the shot attempt will put Elijah Smith at the line to shoot 2. This one's going to be called against Vel Benjamin, his second. Team 6th already. And he hits them both. That's 6 straight for the Cardinals, knock on wood.
88-22.
Benjamin for 3 from the corner. That won't go. Galama, the rebound ahead to Smith. Smith has Benjamin with him, and Benjamin with the foul, and Smith will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
His third personal 7th foul. Elijah Smith, the line of the Cardinals.
Give a shout out to Chad Peterson. We both know Chad. Chad's watching the game. Just let us know. Hope you're enjoying this one. We are.
Well, and even with the knock on wood, we jinxed that 6 straight.
Yeah. Maybe because we both knocked down. Well, I should have just not. So I'll take the blame for that.
Smith misses them both. Jeremiah Bryant with the rebound ahead to Benjamin. Benjamin slows down, watched by Sullivan. Backs out near midcourt. Double team comes, tied up by Sullivan. Possession arrow favors the Cardinals.
Again, just a heads up play. Coach O talked about Sean Sullivan and that when we spoke to him at the break, and he's just contributing mightily here.
Kenny Jones checking in, getting his first PT of the game for the Cardinals. Himley inbounds to Jones, and Jones puts it in.
Yeah, nice little look down inside. Kenny Jones with his, as you mentioned, just coming in, getting a quick basket, making it 90-22.
Benjamin kicks it to the corner. Lee steps inside. His shot is short. Rebound tipped and out of bounds. It'll be Coon Rapids ball.
Smart play by Dag.
Connor Jordan checking in. He's getting his first playing time. Both Jordan and Jones from that sophomore class you had talked about at the beginning of this half. Cummings Coleman in the corner. Up top, Peyton Himley steps in, drives left side. His shot is short. The rebound by Jordan, kicks out. And the Cardinals turn it over. Two into the front court. Working the right side. Runs into the trap. Tied up by Himley. This time possession arrow will favor the Knights. They'll keep the ball. Inbound goes to Benjamin on the right wing, watched by Sullivan. Screen comes, he goes the other way. Three-pointer from the corner won't go. Cummings Coleman the rebound. Long pass ahead, Sullivan in the corner, back up top to Kaijan. Back to Sullivan, he'll take the three, that one's short. Gets his own rebound, puts it home.
Again, just nice job following through.
Lead is 70. Hand off for two in the corner. Two is fouled. This is going to be called against Jordan. And it'll be a 1-and-1. And I don't know, Shapiro, we've been doing this a long time.
We have.
Seen a lot of games. I don't know that we've ever seen the Coon Rapids basketball team with a 70-point lead.
No, I can't remember it either. And
Marcus Bailey, just a freshman, getting some varsity playing time.
Coach O had a lot of nice things to say about that young man. This is as a freshman, thinks he's going to contribute a lot more a year from now.
Two able to hit the first and earn the second to carry Knight, checking in for St. Paul Harding. And two hits them both.
Are you saying he was 2 for 2?
2 for 2 for 2. Rebound tipped around. Jordan puts it up. That won't fall. Kaijan Cummings Coleman gets it back, fires it off of Knight, and keeps possession for the Cardinals. Good, smart heads up play, and great battle in traffic.
I just love watching that young man play. Whatever sport it is, I love watching him play because he's so good.
Inbound to Himley from the corner. Three-pointer won't fall. Cummings Coleman the rebound, backs out. And now Himley in the right corner. He'll drive baseline, dish it off. Jordan jump shot won't fall. Rebound tipped and controlled by two, and then Himley is going to be called for a little bit of a hip check.
Yeah.
Can't swing your hips quite like that.
No.
That'll get you called every time, and it'll lead to a 1-and-1 at the other end, and we'll see if two can do 2 for 2 again. 2 has 2 points in the game. And now he has 3. Jordan in the post. His shot won't fall. The rebound by Leroy Bryant to the other end. Backing away from the pressure from Kenny Jones. Drives to the lane. Chucks it up, but got it to Avery Lee. His shot off the side of the backboard. Cummings Coleman. They go down court with numbers. Bailey's three-pointer won't fall. And the rebound by Jeremiah Bryant.
No, we have an injured Knight.
Leroy Bryant.
Yeah. I think it's his hip or his back. I think he fell hard to the floor. And we certainly hope he's okay.
Well, he never made it back down court after the kind of awkward fall, and he just kind of threw it up. And it ended up getting through to Lee.
In the game for the Cardinals, number 14, Elijah Tabla.
Elijah Tabla checking in.
Got the cheering section.
I was just going to say, he's kind of a fan favorite as Benjamin drives and scores.
Oh.
Bryant, the bucket and the foul.
The youngster driving down the lane. Boy, was that nice. Good control, able to get the bucket and the harm.
He came down the court quickly, and
but look at the control, the hang time. He's able to get the bucket.
Couldn't get the extra point, but Jordan able to put the rebound home.
There's gonna be a reach in there. I'm gonna call that on Kenny Jones.
In the game for the Knights, number 22, Adnan Mohammed. In the game for the Cardinals, number 10,
Jabri Palmer getting his first PT of the game.
Well, again, it affords you the possibility to go really deep in your bench here.
Knight able to hit them both. So less than midway through. There's a three-pointer, and it's good for Jones.
Yeah.
Kenny Jones
from way outside.
I was just going to say, we're not even midway through this second half, and the Knights already have as much as they had in the first half. Tabla scores on the run, and the Cardinals are into triple digits.
Lead is 70.
That one thrown up on a prayer, won't go. 2 underneath will put it home.
Number 2.
See, I've got him at 101. I must have missed something. Bucket and the foul for Jordan.
Of course, once the clock hits 9 minutes, we'll start running time.
And Jordan able to convert the three-point play.
Fans are having fun.
They've got a lot of different guys to cheer for, and this is going to be a offensive foul against a Kerry Knight away from the ball.
That'd be his first team 10th.
Fans calling for even more guys to come off the
Somebody
bench.
called for you to come out.
A nice drive for Tabla, won't fall, but the putback by Palmer is good.
Great follow from Palmer.
Guessing he's the younger brother of, what was the Palmer's?
Taylor,
yeah. Palmer, who was here a couple years ago.
Yep.
Really enjoyed the way he played. Just a great hustle guy. There's well, and coach is listening to him. Kenny Jones scoring underneath.
He has 6.
This one flung ahead, and Palmer misses. Rebound by Bryant. He's blocked. Palmer puts it back home.
Jeffrey Palmer for 2.
Palmer with 4. Timeout. Harding with 7:54 remaining, and Cards up. Yeah, you're seeing it right. 109 to 34.
Tommy Dutton checking in. He'll get his first minutes. I thought Coach O was calling Jackson Young to the table. He's one of the other freshmen that is suited up, and that's who the fans are chanting for. And we saw Jackson. He's a good athlete too. Of course, the son of former football coach John Young.
Correct.
And worked himself into a starting spot on the soccer team in the fall. Yeah, I don't know what the scoring record is for Coon Rapids basketball, but
that's those two guys. They'd know.
Those guys are intelligent.
Oh, my God.
They're so smart and wise and well-spoken.
We should be that smart, wise, and well-spoken.
Well, I've been trying to learn from them. I listen intently whenever they speak, but they don't like to be around when we're around.
No, they don't want to be associated with us. That's why.
And who can blame them?
Right.
And have you seen the one has a beard now?
Yeah.
They got him a beard.
They got a beard. No, yeah, we had a beard. If you remember when we did that, they had a beard on Little Joe.
When?
Yeah.
Not when he did sports.
Oh,
night.
I know. I got a picture of it. I'll show it to you.
But it wasn't but
they didn't do it on air. They didn't do it on air.
Yeah, but I saw him in Eric's office the other day, and they definitely got him a beard.
Yeah, well, they should have a beard.
Two's pass a little too tall for Muhammad and out of bounds. And here comes Jackson Young, and that has the fan section on their feet. Dad sitting right behind us.
13, Jackson Young.
Young to the lane, kicks it out. Palmer in the corner. Up top, Tabla gets it back to Young. Looking for room.
Yeah, they want him to shoot.
Palmer for three. Can't get the roll to fall. The rebound is handled by Ahmed. And the foul against Young. And that'll put Harding in the double bonus.
A little better second half for the Harding Knights.
Ahmed makes one of two. Nice rebound by Palmer. Yeah, like I said, 8-9 minutes in, less than halfway into the second half, they had scored as many as they did in all of the first half. Jackson Young kicks it out. Tabla back up top to Bryant. Left side, Young will take the three. That's off the mark. The rebound by Mao.
Crowd would have gone nuts if he had drained that.
And the bench is cheering for it too. Muhammad's shot off the mark, tracked down by Palmer in the corner. And here's Jackson Young, backdoor, he scores.
There's the bucket.
Benjamin, a wide open look for three. It won't go. The rebound by Bryant, or Bailey rather. Bailey is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot two.
I've liked what I see from Marcus Bailey, the freshman, so far. Composed, under control. You saw that first bucket he made. Oh, good to see Leroy Bryant back in. He was shaken up a little earlier.
Bailey hits them both. Benjamin hands off to Ahmed up top, and now KP Mao. Two with some room to the lane, ran into a lot of red jerseys. Bailey driving the other end, gets the foul from Mao, and we'll go to the line to shoot two more.
Yeah, again, just using his speed, coming down court, gets the bump. An opportunity to add two more to his total.
Avery Lee checking back in for the Knights. Second one in and out. Benjamin the rebound. Bell Benjamin will run the floor, kick it out. Bryant in the corner has room on the baseline. A little too much on it. Tipped home by Benjamin. Three-pointer for Bryant, or for Bailey won't go. Benjamin, the rebound, will run the floor, and he'll get the basket and the foul. Palmer didn't think he touched him, but
Benjamin's a good player. He's got 19, 18. Looking to make it. No, he's got 20. I'm sorry.
an offensive foul, and we've seen quite a few of those.
We have.
On the Cardinals, just being a little aggressive away from the ball. But right now, I mean, you've got essentially freshmen and sophomores, a couple of juniors getting in, but all pretty deep on the bench when you're up by 73. Another foul will put Mao at the line to shoot two. A little hard off the back iron. Able to hit the second.
Under a minute.
Young in some trouble, needs help, gets it over to Tabla. Tabla weaves his way to the lane and fouled before the shot. Will go to the line to shoot two. fourth of the game against Leroy Bryant. Tabla hits the first. Foul called on the rebound off the miss, but the buzzer will sound, and that'll be it. The Cardinals with a very convincing 73-point victory.
Yeah, it was Cardinals obviously controlled this one from start to finish. There was no question in anyone's mind who was going to walk away with this contest, and you'll love the fact that Coach O got to empty his bench and go even deeper than he normally would during a game, and get a lot of youngsters involved.
The starters playing very little in the second half.
They didn't need to play more than that.
How exciting were they that first 5 to 7 minutes?
It was electric. It was electric. There was no question about it.
Very fast, very aggressive on defense, and very, as you talked about a number of times, very unselfish.
Unselfish is right. They share the ball. They do it. I mean, there's so many guys
almost
on this team that can score. Sometimes to a fault, but I mean, if you make if you get the bucket, get the bucket. But I mean, you look at guys who just give it up. They had the layup, but they give it up to a player who's coming down the lane, and it's convincing. 114-41. I can't remember we've ever seen a convincing win like this in the 25 years, almost 25 years that we've been doing this.
Well, I can pretty much guarantee we've never seen before tonight 3 dunks inside of 30 seconds.
Right. No, I guarantee you that's
team.
the case. Absolutely.
That much I'm about 98% positive of. But yeah, a fun game to be, but the road going to get much more difficult for Coach O and his boys. But clearly a very talented group that could do some special things this season, and we will, of course, be watching them all the way. We will be watching the girls basketball team on Friday night when they host the Royals from Rogers. That game's live starting at 7 o'clock. Girls hockey against the very highly ranked Centennial Spring Lake Park team at the Crick on Tuesday the 14th, and we'll see the boys hockey team on Saturday the 18th against the Panthers from Spring Lake Park. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Coon Rapids 114, Harding 41. Want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying good night.